Hi everyone, it's this time of the year again, and I'm going back to my hometown Murmansk for holidays, and you know what? You're coming with me.
Wait. A little backstory first. Right now, I live in Moscow, the capital of Russia, but it wasn't always like this. If you look far up north, beyond the Arctic Circle, on the Kola Peninsula, you will find a relatively small city called Murmansk, once an important port city by the Barents Sea, and today a magnet for travelers dreaming of seeing the northern lights, knee-deep snow, and visiting Arctic whales. And that's exactly where we're heading today.
Voila! And here we are at my parents' house for a week-long vacation, and if we have never met before, hi, my name is Marina. I was born and raised in Murmansk and lived here for 30 years. It's been only 5 years since I moved away, and right now we're in a household I grew up in. It's what you would call a vintage USSR-ish apartment, and these days this type of old-fashioned home look in Russia we called babushka home decor style. Typical 90s furniture, carpets, rooms filled with storage and adorned with doilies and lace curtains. It instantly takes me back to my early years when these things weren't just remnants of the past but a part of my everyday life. Yeah, I'm here for nostalgia, and my favorite part is this less than a comfy couch that I'm gonna be sleeping for the next 7 days. And I'm kinda tired from a flight, so I'm gonna crash for now, but I will see you tomorrow for another exciting adventures. Good night. Good morning everyone, or should I say good day, because every time I'm here it's a vicious cycle. Even though I grew up here and I know there is no sunlight for 40 days in winter due polar night, it still hits me every time I'm coming here for holidays. I just can't adapt, and I'm staying up late and then waking up at noon and so on and so forth. It's like a huge jet lag and living in different time zone, you know? But I'm gonna get myself together right now. So, I'm outside. There is no sunlight yet, but during daytime there is just a few hours that gives us some brightness in the sky. Nothing fancy, but it still doesn't feel so extreme anymore. The celebration of the sun appearance is gonna be actually the day after I'm leaving Murmansk. It's like a local festival, as you wish, but we won't be able to see it again because I'm coming back home to Moscow. But for now we can observe this beautiful sky, and it makes everything look so pastel, pinky, yellowish. I don't know, it's really cute, but it's not gonna last for long, like few hours. So the rest of the footage is gonna be out of the darkness with the city illumination.
Even if it looks like late evening, this is actually the middle of the day, like 2 p.m. or something, and that's what polar night is. In winter, the sun doesn't rise above the horizon for weeks. It happens due to the fact that the Earth is slightly tilted, and this far north, it simply never makes it over the edge. But it's not as dark as it sounds. Snow reflects light, and the city is lit up everywhere. Street lights, windows, and holiday decorations.
Coming back every year seems weird. Because all the memories and nostalgia is beautiful and all that jazz, but also I feel like I'm a tourist now, because every time I'm coming here, there's a new twist, there's something new about the area, there's new places for, I don't know, for entertainment, food places, parks opening every single year, and the Murmansk get recognition, because I feel like when I lived here it was static for a long time, but now it's really cozy, and even though it's really cold, the city illumination is just amazing. There's the lights everywhere and installations, and even the people's windows. I've never seen, like, I've traveled because of the job a few times in different city in Russia, and I have never seen such bright windows anywhere. Like, not only this pink light for plants, but just, you know, holiday lights, and it all seems so festive and nice and again cozy that I'm just so enjoying everything that I'm seeing, and I really feel happy, and I want to discover new things every time I'm coming back. Today is minus 32 degrees Celsius, and you know, feels good. Feels good. If you dressed right, it's okay. But just for the record, every time when I play the game Frostpunk, if you know what I'm talking about, it feels like home. I'm like, nah, just a normal day in Murmansk. That's what it's game about. Oh, hey folks, didn't see you there. Morning, it's day 3 and I'm here waiting for a driver because I have a really fun plans for today. I'm going to Teriberka for the first time, and yeah, I know it's a really high place, but actually when I lived in Murmansk it was really hard to get there. That's why I've been putting this off for a long time. But today is the day when I'm gonna be checking this off my list, and of course you're going with me. Let's go! I'm so excited!
Teriberka used to be a small, quiet fishing village. Remote, almost forgotten. For a long time, it was mostly known to local workers and a handful of photography enthusiasts. Then a movie called Leviathan was filmed here. It got very popular in Russia, and it showed this raw northern landscape, and suddenly everyone wanted to see it. Since then, Teriberka has become one of the main Arctic destinations for tourists.
К северной природе, к климату привыкшая, но все равно какие-то крутые впечатления, атмосфера, море, снег. Это очень прикольно. Сама себя не ожидала, что буду радоваться.
Living in the north shapes you in the ways you don't really notice growing up. You learn to move forward in a harsh climate. You learn to deal with things that aren't exactly comfortable or convenient. Snowstorms, strong winds, low temperature, uneven roads, ups and downs. Sometimes you fight them if you can. Sometimes you adapt and adjust. Either way, you just keep going. That's what people mean when they talk about the northern character here. Strength, persistence, and a very practical kind of resilience.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's a sea salt on my hand because everything was wet while we were on a ship. And now I have a piece of sea salt with me. Oh god. So it's the end of the day. I cannot feel my fingers. I don't have eyeliner anymore because it's washed away by the sea. But honestly, I'm so happy and speechless. It's really unique experience and adventure. I may not be able to talk it through, but I hope you felt it through the screen. Even though I don't have the right equipment to capture everything what's happening here, it's just so amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I'm here. Here. I'm so freezed out. I'm so happy I'm here. It's amazing. Hey there! So the next few days after Teriberka seemed pretty ordinary. Every time I go home I go for various medical checkups just because they're a little bit cheaper than the capital, and I usually schedule them in the first half of the day, and then I meet up with the friends who live here after lunch, and I've met a bunch of people, but I don't want to bore you with the details. I just had a lot of good food. And now I'm on my way to the youth center that I used to work in to have a creative cyberpunk-ish Japanese-style photo shoot. And I just feel like, to me, Murmansk is a place to be artistic. So just look at this.
Holidays are always tied to taste memories. In Russia, no winter celebration feels complete without Olivier salad, and every family has their own version of it. But nothing takes me back to childhood like this Norwegian pistachio ice cream with chocolate chips. Growing up this close to Norway and Finland meant that on holidays Scandinavian products were often a part of the table, and this ice cream was the best of them.
So, This is the last day of my week here, and this is my favorite view from the Falls Mountain. It calls like this because in late 90s, early 2000s there was neither transport, shops, anything. So someone who would move here, they lived in completely undeveloped conditions for several years. But now it's the area with one of the best views to the city landscape and high property prices, because there's almost no new buildings in Murmansk since then. Honestly, I just started filming and the blizzard started. I really hope that you would understand that there is nothing political about this video, just my personal love for this place, this piece of the planet Earth that I'm feeling deeply connected to. And I wanted to show you what I'm feeling when I'm here. I wanted to show you this place through the lens of my own eyes, the eyes that would always treasure memories and northern spirit as far as I can. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and if you ever find yourself here, please give my beloved North a warm hi from me.